night, YouTube. Trifordelgeezy here, bringing you. Well, as far as we just cover almost almost like every single cutting piece, as far as your cosplay is progressing now. This may be like almost like last, but it's like getting closer because we got a lot of progress now, and now you have all your pieces together now. Then I want to show you like how we're gonna like do. Let's see. The next step is painting. It's like the last step once you have your pieces assembled, right just now. So Billy, we're just gonna talk about discussing paint wise. What do you need so far to do this progress to do that? So let's get on with the paint progress, and I'll give you some examples of what you guys need to do. Okay, as you see, my work desks are around there because I clutter like so many materials I didn't need here. So first step, I'm using house paint. That's what I'm using for do all the painting around there. I can't do outside because you can't use like spray paint indoors. Plastic dip. This is only for use if you're using like plastic dip just for color, just like spray painting foam. Just to, like do it outside. It's like apply it first, then spray paint it later. It's like gonna apply more red around. So we're not gonna get into that. So this you don't need necessarily. Only you could be outdoors. That you could do. Let's see, bowl of water for your paint to do that. I have a assortment of brushes, and I got like a roller just to like do just how this thing is gonna work already. Like doesn't seem functional though, but we're just gonna use the brushes. These are my pieces I'm gonna be painting now. And I have my regular paint brushes and an assortment of paints I'll be using. We're just gonna like focus like with one color around there. So we're using house paint to do this progress already. Sadly with this, I can't use it though, but I know I had to like see what was empty or a bit usable. But for now, we just have to focus like painting all this on retina now. So let's get to that progress right about now, and just like start the works. So for the paint around there, I'm using a brush already. Not necessary you need like a mix any colors to do that. All you need is like one color using house paint. This is just not like regular paint like it used to be. Let's see if I need to get this thing open around there. Just put it here. This is like not just like any ordinary paint. You can see like the glossiers are around here. So we're gonna like dip this. So I'll have to wet my paintbrush a little bit. And I just cover this in paper too, so it'll like dry it up right around there. So that's like you need that and duct tape just to have it a little bit more still. Alrighty. Just a few little test runs. Alright, we're just gonna do with one. It's a bit wet, but that's how this house paint's gonna work. I already polished all my tools around there, so it's gonna go all the way around. And I know like the gray parts are gonna be like gray, so I know I'll paint it once they got it all covered. Never used house paint before, but this is the first time I'm doing this. Just to give it a good color. Once you have it all of it, just have to let it dry. Just want to get like all around like all the gray spots to see how hard this is going to be. Just be sure to just get all those bubbles out too. I always like go from here, from the inside too. Alrighty, that's that around. I got a paint around there. Nicely done. Just allow this to dry up like this here. I'll just go for the other one. Oh, and I got paper towels too. So that's probably a simple. Sure doesn't get drippy. So the pointy thing from here, it's gonna be like silver. I got like silver house paint to do that, but I'll just use regular paint to do this. Since there's only one part of like the silver body for 0. So no problem. Alright, that's looking good around there. Now we can go do this one. I know I have like one piece already. I just like shared like damn how to do this already. This is like all in one color. Which I think is the other piece too. So just the bracket around. You just have to be sure to see all the bubbles around there. I'm gonna move this like a little further up from here, so you guys can like see the whole piece around there. I'll probably prefer using a paintbrush too, so like get the smaller pieces around there. I kind of like the house paint, and then it takes a lot of time to do, a lot of consuming than usually using paint. But this is kind of more of relaxing and fundamental. Still, just like the spray paint, like all your props around there, because I think this paint's gonna be good to use. I got more. I got like more props that I like to do. I still got to do like the underarm and armor to do. And I know this is like how to like paint most of this already. So I'm careful with like smaller areas like this already. Like most of what I'm doing like from here, it's gonna be tricky. I already just get like a small brush. I'm using the big brush, so I have to like cause just to get all the open spots. I have the smaller brushes, so I know I'm using this to cover most of this around here. Okay, now we just got like all the stuff painted now. I know I'm about to wrap up the episode, but I want to show one more thing we're gonna do. So we're gonna paint this now. I don't have silver. I know the body part is supposed to be like silver though, but we're gonna do a little bit of white just to like cover all this up, just to show like the fresh of the characters they pose. Okay, since I recently used a paintbrush already, so we're gonna use like a new set of like brushes to do this. So substitute, replacing with these. This is gonna be all white to do this around there. As well as the silver one, I'll have to like paint this a little bit carefully because I don't want to get the yellow be painted. Let's get started. Alright, so then this is gonna be a little different now. Since we got these kind of like, you know, strip parts around there, we're gonna paint this. Just had to put it like from here. Just give a little demo how I meant. Like up from here, it's gonna attach around there. So it's gonna be like from here, from the top to bottom. So I had to make another sheet to do this to paint. So I'm gonna put a yellow. Alright.